This is Ozymandias, one of the best and the second highest rated episode on IMDb of all time. Or at least, that's how it was until recently. Right now, it's sitting at 9.5 out of 10, which doesn't even put it in the absolute cinema category. What caused this? How did the fans react? And how will this end? So once Ozymandias was released, it got a perfect 10 out of 10 rating. It was deemed impeccable by a multitude of fans. Breaking Bad received so much praise that fans started to believe it was the show, and that none other could come close. And that's where the root of the problem bloomed. Whenever an episode of any other TV show came close to quote-unquote rivaling Ozymandias, fans of the latter reviewed bombed it, leaving profound comments as to why it deserved a 1 out of 10. Attack on Titan, even Bluey, which is a kids show, couldn't evade this wave. And yes, I know that Bluey is technically a family show, but name me one person over the age of 10 who watches Bluey alone purely for entertainment. That's actually kinda unfair. Kids who watch Bluey can't really retaliate when their show gets bombed, unlike fans of other shows. And so here comes the breaking, haha, point. A Night of the Seven Kingdoms, a prequel to Game of Thrones, received a surprisingly high 10 out of 10 rating, which of course just couldn't last long. As the Breaking Bad fans raised their shields and began the siege, what followed would forever be known as the Great Ozymandias War. So bad episode. I never seen before like this. Point. Trash. Point. I guess this episode can be good more than this. I didn't like this episode. It's so bad. Episode 5 of Night of the Seven Kingdoms felt surprisingly weak compared to the previous episodes. Pacing was noticeably slow, and some scenes dragged on longer than necessary, without adding much depth to the story. Blah blah blah. What actually matters here is the title, which is Walter Jr. I don't know, most of these just have titles that are so funny, like Albuquerque remembers. You're goddamn right. We know the business, and he knows the chemistry. It's all good, man. Breaking Down Bad. Say my name. WW. Stay out of my territory. And of course, it didn't take a long time for the GOAT fans to retaliate in the same manner. Winter came for Breaking Bad. For Egg. We fight for Dunk and Egg. For Prince Balior. Are there no true knights among you? No! And after all of this, what actually changed? Like, winter has come. Where is the snow? Where is the famine? Or like, Albuquerque remembers. What's next? All of this is so petty and childish, and the only winner here is IMDb, who... Did I actually say who? And the only actual winner here is IMDb, that gains a ton of traffic. And more traffic means more ads watched, and more ads watched means more cash. By the way, I read somewhere that as Ozymandias was bombed in the past, IMDb just locked its score as a perfect 10. But either that was a lie, or IMDb, knowing that shit would hit the fan, removed the lock. So what's next? I don't think the review bombings will stop. People usually don't change and don't learn. The 1 out of 10 ratings will probably not be removed, because that is once again the main source of traffic. And one day, we may just see Ozymandias having 7 out of 10 rating. Although realistically, it'll probably stop at 9.2 or something. As side effects, some other episodes also got bombed, like the infamous Fly, which only recently got upgraded to 8.0 and now is back to 7.9. And Open House, which was the second lowest, but it never actually got lower than 8 until recently, making Breaking Bad unwatchable. As for Ozymandias itself, I truly don't think it's perfect, and I think it doesn't deserve 10 out of 10. It could be more fast-paced. There are some continuity errors, like with this missing plate, and also lip-syncing problems. No! Let her go! The problem here is that if you have a scale where you can only choose from 10 discrete numbers, your rating will not be as accurate as possible. It's not 9, but it's not 10 either. Choose.